Hello everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to be creating another website and we're going to work with another business and we're going to work with some galleries and some slides as well to kind of show you how to add those. So don't forget to subscribe, drop us a comment below, and so let's get started. Alright, so once you log into Wix.com, you're going to go to My Sites, and this is the dashboard here, My Sites, and then you're going to go to the far right upper hand side corner and you're going to create a new site right here. Okay, and it's going to load just for a few moments. Okay, now after it starts loading, it wants to know what kind of website should this be. Now I did say it's going to be another business site, so we're going to click on business. And it wants to know, do you let ADI create one for you, or do you choose with a template? I like to do it with a template, so choose edit a template here. Alright, now we're in our businesses and services. Let's see, so it's a business website, so let's do, beauty and hair, perfect. Let's make a makeup and cosmetics website. So let's look at the templates that they have. So you have a makeup artist, makeup store, a beauty salon, a makeup artist again. Here we go, a beauty shop, natural cosmetics shop. So you have about 2 pages here. 1.5, 2 pages. Beauty salon, beauty blog. Right, let's go back to the first one. And let's try the makeup artist. Let's take a look at this one. Scrolling down, there we have the services, strip, we have a portfolio as well, and that's perfect, and we'll create a new one. Alright, so let's edit this site. Now give it just a few moments. Now once this loads, it's going to add all of the templates and all the features, so it just takes about 1.5 to 2 minutes to fully load. Alright, now we have our website fully loaded. And we are going to add the gallery with the sliders and the videos as well, and we're going to go over that. So as I do always, I'm going to look services, reviews, portfolio, contact. Portfolio. I want to go to portfolio just to look because we're going to be making some videos here for the portfolio. Okay. And some sliders. So I may leave it on this tab. Now, of course, we can create a new pages. We can just say gallery, but portfolio is technically the same thing. Now this is the photo here, so since portfolio is technically the same thing as gallery, I'm going to leave it here. But you can always go to you can go to the site menu and just add a page, and it will be a blank page. So we can do one of 2 ways. Right? So here I'm going to leave it, and I'm going to show you how to actually make this a little bit bigger. I'm going to touch and I'm going to drag this down just a taste, and so we can make space for our gallery. So I'm just coming down, moving the footer and the strip, and when we crumb up, you can see right here. Alright, now we have the background, the page background here, and I'm going to change the color to rather match the theme. There we go. Double click and you see we match that blank white background with it. So perfect. Alright, so now we're on the portfolio. Such a horrible mix for me. I'm going to change this one as well. Change the strip background, and I'm going to do color again, and I'm going to come back and make it the same. Alright, double click and you see how easy it is to change the background. Perfect. And I'm going to remove this photo, and I'm going to bring this up just a taste, and I'm going to bring this text box up as well. The colors, not doing too good. We're going to make white as well. Double click, exit out, and voila, I'm a paragraph. Click, so we do makeup, blah blah blah, and we put a little space here. Alright, fantastic. Now we have edited just a little bit. You can see pretty easy to kind of change. Alright, so let's go to the left hand side corner with the add features, and let's go to gallery. Alright, gallery. Now we said we're going to do a slider gallery. Well, that's what we're going to do here. Alright, so you have a slider gallery, and these are your two choices. Alright, so you have a slider with arrows, a postcard slider, and you have spheres. I like spheres. I think that's pretty cool. We already have square here. So I'm going to click and drag and drop, or you can double click it as well. And I'm just going to set here for the moment. And I'm going to click again. And I'm going to use my mouse scroller to let the page as I hold the button down. And I'm going to make it symmetrical. And you're going to see how you can make it symmetrical here as well. Alright, and I'm going to click this. Don't really need that. Okay, alright, how can I make this perfect for me? There we go. Alright, now let's get started with the images and the design features for this slider. Alright, so we have three. We can change images, but first I want to go to settings for what we're doing. And now, how does this gallery play? I want it to be in a loop. The speed you can change. I'm going to keep it about 2 or 3. Not very fast. Let's see. I'll make it 4. One above. Now, you can have the auto crop, but I want it to fit. Yeah, not good. Alright, so auto crop. Now, when you click it, you can have these options here. When you click, a link opens, or they open and they pop up. Or you can actually have nothing happens. I'm going to put nothing happens. Alright, we can change images here, or you can click it here, the same. But we'll come back to that in just a moment. Alright, so not settings, we're going to go to the layout, and we're going to move it over. So how do images look? You can have them like this. That's the auto crop, 4:3 ratio, 1:1, 3:4 ratio, or 9:16. Now, obviously the 1:1 is a little bit better. We have 3 here. The spacing you can change as well, and this is this space right here that we can edit. We can make them smaller, right? Leave it about 20 for our purposes. Coming to design. Now we're going to design a little bit. Now, the grid galleries, right? This is not what we're doing, right? So if you click on grid, it's going to actually change this slider to grid. But we're doing the slider gallery, which is what we selected here. So none of this applies for us right now. But what does apply for us is the customized design. Now you see we have border and the text as well. So the preset designs, you can have regular, hover, right? Or I'm sorry, you have these, which is the same. But we're going to go to hover and see the rollover, the color and capacity. And you can select, let's see, color picker, here we go. And this is when you hover over it. Now coming back to regular, we're going to create a border. The border I want to be, I'm going to do red just to show you the border. And I'm going to make it dark so you can actually see it. Now that's the border here. Now you see it's the border around the circular image. And of course you can make them like super big or smaller as well. We don't want too big. Alright, and I'm going to actually choose black, but I wanted red so you can actually see it a little bit easier. Alright, double click here, and you can edit the theme colors if you want to change your site's color theme. This is what's already here when you select in the theme right here, right? But you can just choose these, or you can actually add a color the same. And just hovering over them is going to change the colors. You can kind of see without actually choosing it. Perfect. Alright, that's the border. Now let's go to the text. We can do bold, we can do italic, and do the font size. But we'll come back to this a little bit later. Now we're going to go to the animation, because I want to do an animation for the slider when we load on this. I'm going to do puff in. Alright, and you can customize it too. And we can stretch it. Now we can stretch to the full width. And this is it. But I'm not doing that. I'm going to leave it at about 3. Okay. It would be cool. You can make them smaller to like have like 4, but 3, it's like almost too small. Alright, now let's change images. And of course, this is what we have. Now, of course, we can kind of change them. I'm not going to remove them. If you want to remove them and you don't like them, of course, remove image. Just select over, remove image as well, and remove image. The same. So if you remember in our previous videos, we showed you exactly how you can delete them. The same for all images, for all grids. It's all really the same, but this is just a slider. So I'm going to leave these, but what I am going to do is add the images this time. So I want to add to this. Like, this is cool, that's fine. Alright, so if you have them, let's say you've already created this kind of website, but you want to add something a little extra, right? These are your pictures, this is your business, this is your portfolio, but you come back and you're like, okay, well, I want to add some more. Well, this is how you're going to do it. Now, of course, upload the media from your computer right here. And obviously, again, I don't have these photos because I'm not a makeup artist, right? I'm going to choose the wonderful choices from media from Wix. And I'm going to go to the search business here, fashion, fitness, and more, the search bar. And let's think of a cool pictures to choose. Let's just say women. I'm going to say fashion show. Right, just to do a fashion show, right? Makeup. We forgot her O. All right. Right, so portfolio. Yeah, not really working for us here for what we want to add. Since I put that over there, I'm going to let it search again. There we go. All right, now here we go. This is more like it. See, even that O really is important because it didn't show everything, right? It just said, okay, it's a show. I don't know what fashion is, right? So fashion models, I'm going to add this picture. I'm going to add it to gallery. Come back to add images. I'm going to say model now. I'm going to add another one. There we go. We're going to add her. Add more images. Let's say women. Alright, we're going to let it load too. And, since we're in a pandemic, we can choose this one. We have to buy this image. Okay. So this one's not for free, we must buy. So in Shutterstock, alright. Okay, so we don't want those. We can add her though, for free. Yes, some of them you do have to pay for. Alright, now we have a list of them. Alright, now let's get into a little bit more with the editor. So we have replaced the image. Now, of course, you've seen how I replaced the same. And here, when you scroll over the magnifying glass, obviously it magnifies it better, but you can replace the images here or delete them, right? As we said, now the title, we can just select and delete them. The same title. Let's say beautiful. Description, our wonderful model. And we can add a link to something. Now we can do, when you select link, you can have like none. You can have page and anchor. If you don't remember what an anchor is, the anchor is actually what, if you put a button or it takes you to a certain part of the page, right? Top button of the page, a document, an email, a phone number, or a lightbox. Either way. So you can have this. Now, and you can have to the bottom or the top. You're going to choose right here. The document, you can have a file here. Email. What's the email address? What's the email subject? Or the phone number? Or another lightbox as well. Now I'm going to select none. Done. And there we go. Alright. And you can see these are ours. Okay. Now coming back to design, customize design, the text, right? So when we have the text come up, we can have as well, or there's a theme. All right, the font, we can scroll down and find something for them. Dancing script. Okay, pretty cool. All right, and so when you choose the picture, and let's go to preview. And here we go, the animation. As you can see how it happened. So when you click, nothing happens. That's what it's supposed to be. All right, and when you select, you can just kind of hover over it, and it will go for you. Otherwise, it will also do it automatically and continue. You see how the slider works? Pretty cool, right? Pretty neat, pretty nifty. Okay, now I'm going to go back to the editor, and now we're going to do a video, right? We're going to add a video. All right, looking for the video gallery. Go back to video gallery. We're going to more. We have freestyle, 3D slideshow, carousel as well. You have Wix photo albums, Instagram Pro, photo and video gallery. This is what we're going to add. So add to site. All right, and click add to site here because it's giving you some information. All right, and let it load and apply it to our template. All right, there we go. This is the media gallery. Okay, now I'm going to click and drag and make it, let's see, a purple line, make it symmetrical. There we go. The media gallery. Let's start with settings. All right, and let loading the settings take place. All right, showcase articles, image, videos, and more. You need to upgrade, but I want to go over it with you. So the template, you can have the masonry, you can have grid. Here is the masonry, so it's just kind of like making bricks, right? Searchable. Now, when you see these, right, the little stars, that means exactly upgrade. You should upgrade. All right, we're going to make video. Overwrite the current content, please. Okay. All right, and let's move this over. And now you see we have the video. Perfect, right? Now, this, of course, obviously is National Geographic. Okay. All right, going to the content now. This is the videos. Now, of course, if we have images, you can add an element. You can, when you do add element, you can add an image and give the title and give a description as well. But we're not doing that either. All right, elements 6 and 6 used on the free plan. Now, that is because they only give you 6. So when I delete, say 2, now I have 2 more that I can use on the free plan. If you want more, you need to buy the premium for Wix. Now, I can add a picture. This same media from Wix for me. Fashion. Okay. And we can add a photograph. And I'm just going to choose the first one here. And done. Just to kind of let it see. And that's our picture. Now when I select this, move this over, and there you go. So we have video, 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 and then we have the photos. So you can do that as well. You can make them more than one. Now coming back to settings, I'm going to delete it, this because we have the same, right? All right, so go to the content, and I'm going to delete this right here. And when you select on the arrow, it's just giving you the video URL, and we can give it a title. Awesome, right? And we can say blah, 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 blah about this. This is this, whatever. And we can click done as well, or back. Now I'm not going to click done because it's going to finish. But now we're going to go to design and let's look out. So now we have layout. We select layout. This is the collage, the grid, the square. This is for the image cropping. The gallery style. We've already selected our gallery style, so no need for us, right? The column max width, you can change this to. You can see it's kind of changing as well. You see? Now I'm going to break it back so we can fit them all in together. Alright. The space in between the elements. So exactly, think of element is the video itself. Alright. So the videos, you can add spacing. You can do only with the premium plan, you can actually enable a lightbox effect. You can enable the search bar, and you can disable right click on images only with the premium plan. Alright, so that's the layout. The hover effects, you have them. Now, you only have a couple with the free plan. You exactly have invert, right? You have grow, and you have shrink. Let's select grow. I'm going to go back. And the engagement, when you click on engagement, it's only for the premium, which is going to allow you with enable sharing, allows visitors to share your content on social media, or enable links, which allows visitors to publicly like your content. So it's really good. This one, the premium plan, is super awesome. And you can add a caption for the entire gallery as well. And of course, the border is the same as well. If you want the border color to be like black, border size, we can make as well. It's the same, nothing changes from borders. And there we go. And so we're going to exit out and let's take a look. And there we go. This is ours. This is what we created. Now for this one picture, I put awesome, right? And blah, blah, blah. This is what it's showing you. Now you can do it all for the same on this as well. Alright, that's it. You know how to add video, you know how to add a slider, you know how to change the video as well for the media gallery. Very simple, very easy. I hope you guys liked. Don't forget to subscribe and let me know what you think. Alright guys, catch you soon.